Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into the fascinating history of steam engines. We'll be exploring how these incredible machines evolved, from their earliest, rudimentary designs all the way to the powerful locomotives and industrial giants that shaped the 19th century. We'll cover key figures like Thomas Newcomen and James Watt, and look at the pivotal moments and innovations that propelled this technology forward. Get ready for a journey through time as we uncover the story of steam power. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of steam engines, and I'm particularly excited to show you some of my own homemade steam engine drawings. You'll see them throughout the video. Let's start with the steam engine itself. It's not just a machine, it's a pivotal invention that fundamentally reshaped human civilization. Think about it, harnessing the power of steam to do work. Before the steam engine, most work was done by human or animal power, or by using water wheels, which were incredibly limited in their location and power output. The steam engine freed us from those limitations, allowing us to build bigger, faster, and more efficient machines. We are talking about a technology that went from rudimentary designs to powering entire factories and locomotives in a relatively short period. We'll be looking at some key design evolutions throughout the video, and how those drawings I mentioned helped me understand the mechanics. Next, let's talk about reducing fuel costs. Early steam engines were incredibly inefficient, guzzling vast amounts of coal. The quest for efficiency drove innovation, leading to significant advancements in engine design. Think about the impact of this. A more efficient engine meant lower operating costs, making steam power more accessible and economically viable for a wider range of applications. This led to a positive feedback loop. Lower costs encouraged wider adoption, which in turn spurred further innovation and even lower costs. It's a remarkable story of technological progress driven by economic necessity. Then there's the age of steam, the period of unprecedented industrial growth and societal transformation. The steam engine wasn't just a machine, it was the engine of the Industrial Revolution. It powered factories, trains, and ships, leading to mass production, urbanization, and the rise of new industries. It connected distant communities, facilitated trade, and fundamentally altered the way people lived and worked. We'll explore some of the key industries that were revolutionized by steam power, and how it changed the landscape of the world. But the age of steam wasn't without its winners and losers. While the Industrial Revolution brought about immense progress, it also created significant social and economic inequalities. The benefits of steam power weren't evenly distributed, leading to the exploitation of workers and the widening gap between the rich and the poor. We need to acknowledge this dark side of progress and learn from the mistakes of the past. We'll look at some of the social consequences of the steam engine's impact, and how it shaped the world we live in today. Eventually, steam power began to be replaced. The internal combustion engine, with its greater efficiency and portability, eventually surpassed the steam engine in many applications. Electricity also played a major role, offering a cleaner and more controllable power source. However, steam power didn't simply disappear. It continues to find niche applications today, particularly in power generation and specialized industrial processes. We will discuss the reasons behind the decline of steam power and the technologies that ultimately superseded it. Finally, let's delve into the history of the invention of the steam engine itself. It wasn't a single eureka moment, but rather a gradual process of refinement and improvement, with many individuals contributing to its development over several centuries. From early rudimentary designs to the sophisticated engines that powered the Industrial Revolution, we'll trace the evolution of this groundbreaking technology. We'll also look at some of the key figures involved in its development and the challenges they faced along the way. And last but not least, the practical use of steam engines. This is where things get really interesting. We'll explore the diverse applications of steam engines throughout history, from powering locomotives and ships to driving machinery in factories and mines. We'll see how this versatile technology transformed various industries and shaped the modern world. I'll show you some of my drawings that illustrate these different applications, and hopefully, it will help you visualize the sheer scale and impact of this revolutionary invention. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of homemade steam engines, and I've got some incredible drawings to show you. But before we get to those, let's take a quick detour, a fascinating historical detour, that is. You might be surprised to learn that the very first exhibit of the Kunstkammer in St. Petersburg wasn't a painting or a sculpture, but a working steam engine. Think about that for a second. In the early days of this incredible collection, a steam engine, a symbol of burgeoning industrial power, took center stage. It speaks volumes about the immediate impact and intrigue this technology held. It wasn't just a machine, it was a marvel, a testament to human ingenuity. And that's what we are going to explore today, the ingenuity behind these amazing machines. Now, let's travel a bit further back in time, geographically speaking. The oldest aqueduct still in use today is located in Segovia, Spain. It's a breathtaking structure, a testament to Roman engineering prowess, and it highlights the enduring need for efficient water management. A need that steam engines would later help to address on a much larger scale. Think about the sheer scale of these projects: the aqueduct, a marvel of ancient engineering, and the steam engine, a marvel of the Industrial Revolution. Both demonstrate humanity's constant drive to overcome challenges and improve our lives. While we are on the topic of history, let's talk about robots. Karel Čapek, a Czech writer, coined the term robot in his play U.R. Rossum's Universal Robots in 1920. And while we are not quite at the level of sentient robots from science fiction, the basic laws of robotics, as proposed by Isaac Asimov, are still incredibly relevant to our discussions about artificial intelligence and automation. These laws: a robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. A robot must obey the orders given it by human beings, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. A robot must protect its own existence. As long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law, are a fascinating ethical framework for considering the implications of advanced technology. And the development of steam engines, in its own way, paved the way for many of the technological advancements we see today. Another fascinating invention with a surprisingly impactful history is barbed wire. Invented by Joseph Glidden in 1874, barbed wire revolutionized farming and land management in the American West. It was a simple yet ingenious solution to a significant problem containing livestock. But its impact extended far beyond that, shaping the landscape and influencing the development of the region in profound ways. It's a reminder that even seemingly small inventions can have enormous consequences. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter: the master of the steam engine. While many contributed to its development, James Watt is often credited with making the steam engine truly practical and efficient. His improvements, particularly the separate condenser, dramatically increased the engine's efficiency, making it a viable power source for a wide range of applications. His work wasn't just about mechanics, it was about understanding the principles of thermodynamics and applying that knowledge to create a truly revolutionary machine. And now, let's talk about some questions. What were the initial challenges in designing and building steam engines? How did the development of steam engines impact various industries? What were the social and economic consequences of this technological advancement? These are just a few of the questions we can explore as we delve deeper into the history of steam engines. Then, we have the incredible story of steam conquering the world. From powering factories and trains to driving ships across oceans, the steam engine transformed the world, ushering in the Industrial Revolution and fundamentally altering the course of human history. It's a story of innovation, ingenuity, and the transformative power of technology. We'll look at specific examples of how steam engines changed various aspects of life, from transportation to manufacturing. Finally, let's consider the meaning of steam engines. They weren't just machines, they were symbols of progress, power, and the boundless potential of human ingenuity. They represented a shift from reliance on human and animal power to harnessing the power of nature in a new and unprecedented way. And their legacy continues to resonate today, influencing our understanding of energy, technology, and the very fabric of modern society. And now, let's finally get to those homemade steam engine drawings.